a creative ability, and you must use it. You must believe in yourselves. Believe in yourself. But it was an amazing, Arthur Mitchell, Jacques D'Amboise, we were all understudies. And one and only Eartha Kitt, you know, and that name fit, you know. She was fire and brilliant, absolutely brilliant. I remember, you know, she didn't show up for a matinee at the beginning, and so I was always there. We, the understudies, were always there. And so they told me, "Were you going on?" So I went backstage, and she came through the door. I didn't go on. It was a trip. I've really been blessed. But I do remember going down to Washington, D.C., the very first performance of West Side, and hearing the response from the audience for the very first time. We didn't really know what we had. We just knew that we loved what we were doing. Well, I hope I don't leave you out over there. We loved what we were doing. We loved the music. We loved the dancing. We had to do it right because Jerry Robbins would kill us. And then we got the response from the audience, and the silences were amazing. And so it was like the first time being introduced to the play itself, and to what it was being, how it was reacting with the people.
At what point during West Side did you realize that it was groundbreaking and how special this was going to be?
Wow, I don't know. As it goes on, you know, you feel the intensity, but as you're living it every single night, it's the music. I mean, how in the world are you not going to be just blown away by every single night, flying to this music, dancing with that pulsating rhythm, singing those amazing Stephen Sondheim lyrics, dancing those crazy, brilliant Jerome Robbins steps. And I'll tell you one thing that kind of I think is funny. I hope you do. We were told I was a shark, and then of course there were the Jets. Probably half of you have done this show, but in high school or something. And we were told by Jerry, you are not to talk to any of the other gang. If you're a shark, you don't talk to a jet. If you're vice versa, and so you are actors and dancers, really, and you know, dancers are very close, but you're not talking to each other at all. Well, it worked as far as learning how to act, you know. So he says, you're not supposed to talk to each other. So what did I do? I went and married a jet. Our champion, our choreographer, director, told us to go home a couple of times because we kind of got out of control, started laughing. I enjoy laughing more than anything in the world. Well, you have to, because you can't take yourself too seriously, can you? Or otherwise somebody will straighten you out. But Dick, and today, I think Dick is 90 years old. And he looks gorgeous. He's got a head full of gray hair. He's still dancing and singing. And somebody asked him the other day when we lost either Florence or Mary Tyler Moore. They asked how he could, you know, how he's so alive. And so he says, I just keep moving. Just keep on moving. And that's the truth.